Yeah.
No, orientation
Is locked. Rotate device back. And no.
And live streaming, no? Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Tugenda bikola.
Tugenda kola because tuti. Sorry, Momo.
Now rotate back. Why does YouTube want to be like that?
It can't be like this now.
Ate Ronaldo njikoze ngekoze gundi ogilokinze.
Esimu yo nayo togimanyi.
I think it's already live.
Yeah, I know. It's already live. Charge evuddemu gizeemu ya simu yaffe.
Esimu yange.
Okay.
Yeah, it's already in the extension.
Mama,
Tugende, tuli live.
Obadde ogamba oyagala otya?
Tewali. On what? On what? Deciding on what?
I don't know why balancing this camera is very hard.
Which one in particular, Eno? My dear. I think call a what?
Genda we tutusumbwa 1 minute.
Perfect.
Nati ekizibu yataddemu charge ye kati eno tesobola kuzannya bulungi. Oba ngiteeke side zeeno. Eno oba ngiteeke side zeeno. Tesobola ejja kutula ejja kwonona essimu.
Kale giteeke side zeeri.
Eriwa ozikyusa enedde wano.
Yazannya Roni. Nja kukuba. Already essimu eri ku live. Gw'ovuddeyo mu live.
Nze nange sibiteeke.
Good day, Joe.
The problem is the cable holding back the phone.
No, the main phone is this. Yeriko gundi ya Motorsport 4. Webwa. Genda otuule tusettinge. Genda otuule ekibi bannange omukigooni. Genda otuule already gundi eri ku live YouTube. Genda otuule. Kati oba agezizaayo live agikuttemu gye mbadde enseti. Agitaddeko.
He's ready.
Zonna ziri nno live kati simanyi Mr. Kikyoliko.
What the heck?
All right.
It's very young to charging. Let's extend this thing while you watch it.
Ronnie, this thing is already on live.
Have we jumped?
So I don't know what the fuck you want.
Mm-hmm.
Said that in your then sing up with
Clumsiness.
ati muleta charging, muleta gundi.
And then you come and sit. Okay.
Which over manual live, we've been to already the asset. Momo ya ino kuboza.
Ngenda kusoya.
It's okay, but in the Jagala soya so you get to be clear. So that in more moment will do.
Ate ya momo jagazaji. Ya momo ekwatagana one is live zetuliko.
Mom, you're not going to do a live.
I'm already doing a live already.
With your phone is focused well.
On you.
Okay?
Yeah, it's actually done.
I feel like when you start the one say
Okay? Guys,
we are good. Fine. So to way overview of the entire rally, how you, as a fan, how you.
so with the Gunji, a cool life.
Yeah, to an overview, give us a report, sort of how the rally was, how many competitors were there, what was expected,
Okay.
what was the outcome.
Okay. First and foremost, my name is Johnny. I'm a director at Motorsport Forever. They are live broadcasts on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook about this rally. Kati Motorsport Forever twaingira EMC Moil rally. First of all, as sponsors, then also as fans, because we had sponsoring game of Kazaweed. So we had a very good rally, very fast indeed. Twatandika with so many competitors. Unfortunately, Emokas are dropping out of the rally. But generally it was a successful rally. We didn't have any fatalities, safety ali mulungi. And you know in Uganda we've been having issues with safety. But stages are mulungi, the super special stage was okay. So basically the rally was a good one.
Chema anticipating a Chemafuna as fans.
Not really. In motorsport, you cannot always get what you anticipate for because it is usually man versus machine. On side of our competitors, driver and but rally is rally, especially in Uganda, whereby we have very rough roads and very aggressive competitors. So kizibu nnyo okujjamu kyobadde osuubira. But kusaidia sides z'abawagizi, it was an exciting event, it was an exciting rally. At least emmotoka kuzimu ze baali basuubira okumalako zaamalako. So that was good.
As a sponsor, did you get value for money?
Of course, as a sponsor, you always get value for money because okujjukira mbu emmotoka zituuka sometimes billboard wetasobola tuuka osobola ogituusa. So our cars zaali ziyita mu byalo ebimu, of which abantu abamu ku byalo ebyo are consumers of the products we produce. Yeah? And emmotoka zaatuyambako nnyo okutuukayo. Also the emmotoka okubeera ku TV. Yeah? Ekyatutwala mu sponsoring first of all was brand awareness, which we got, and we really appreciate the drivers for that.
Which cars were you sponsoring in particular?
Umar Daudi, Alimo Premier Division.
So, but driver, did they perform to your expectations?
Of course, you cannot always get what you expect. Yeah? But by the end of day one, our drivers were doing well. Okujjako Umar Daudi yafunamu some mechanical issues mu super special stage. Emmotoka nekola ki? Emmotoka nefunamu some mechanical issues. We got a breakdown. Innocent Bwamiki twamala day one ng'ali mu bifo bya podium, and unfortunately emmotoka nekola ki? Neyonooneka. But as sponsors, we really enjoyed the rally.
Overall, what can you tell us about the Moil EMC Jinja Rally?
First, I'm going to speak from the side of fans because I'm a fan of rally before I'm a sponsor. Kusaidia nga omwagizi wa rally, it was an experience yali worthwhile. Twaddamu okulaba double circuit mu jinja, ekintu ekyali kiriddewo, if you remember very well, super special z'ejjinja. Kuva ku event eyali ku I think kumpi ne Nile, kumpi ne
Jagari.
No, not that one. Event yali yasinnaso yali ng'akyavuga TVB. Tubadde tuluddewo okulaba spectator stage in Jinja ng'ogyeko Pearl of Africa rally yakaggwa because super special ku rally zonna ezibadde ebiseera ebisinga prepared by Eastern Motor Club. Tubadde tugenda Iganga. So it was nice having cars racing again in Jinja. And the super special stage was really exciting. What was a motoka? Big track, which was really exciting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for you that was your highlight. Like generally emotoka zawanduka nyingi.
Yeah, as expected.
As expected?
Yeah.
Are you sure it was expected? Because based on the routes, I don't think abantu abasinga baali bamanyi nti bagenda zifuluma.
But ebiseera ebisinga rally bwebeera very fast, you're expecting drivers okubeera ku limit. Now drivers babeera ku limits. Remember I told you it is man versus machine. Something has to give. Yeah? Because bw'olaba route season eza rally, we had very fast routes. Naye nga zirinamu obstacles whereby emmotoka yali esobola okudropping okuva like mu speed za 180 kilometers erina okudda mu 40 kilometers okutakolinga some of the challenges ezaali mu makubo. So zaali competitive stages ibiri ezaddingana emirundi ebiri. Unfortunately, one of the sponsors kyanaku nnyo teyava mu section sponsoring the yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything tuli mu bugumu. Kubanga ennaku zino lwali zijjira kumukumu oba muba mwakava eno nga mudda mweno muva mweno mudda mweri. Kati essaawa zino tuli mu bugumu lya Masaka.
Yes.
Masaka backtrack record yayo naye badde yonoona nnyo emmotoka.
Yeah.
What should the rally fans expect this time around? Yeah, from the Masaka rally.
Okay, it's not just about the Masaka rally. It's about now how rally in Uganda is, because Bojukiramo Burundi this year we have the first R5 being given in Uganda. The JK Ali Amnajirai, which was registered in Kenya. R5 years in NASA is the way younger pace rally. We'll put in a proto Duncan and another Zerubuzi. So rallies are faster than they were last year. But you can have competition here where we had champion Posiano Rakataka, Okubera second overall. If you watch that rally, you saw how fast Posiano timed Yaliakola, Ogezako catching up the R5. But to do NRC1, Yasinasa, we have how fast Duncan had to be. Okubako stages ezimu kuyasinasa. And going into the Masaka rally, we are going to expect a very fast rally because Morale Jinja, we saw Seruguzi beating Yasinasa to spectator stage, which gives Seruguzi a lot of confidence. Basolo Kuba R5 sections. And being it is Southern Motor Club arranged, of which where Posiano Wakataka is a subscriber, so you expect Posiano Okujangali Gomuliro Munji because he wants to win his rally at home. And also Twalava the Ken Block of Uganda, Peter Karule, Mafuma Futu, to podium a jinja.
Echocho.
So
very unpredictable.
Very predictable.
Very predictable?
Yes.
Unpredictable for me.
For you.
Why? Because he drives.
Bolava Peter Karule is one of the most gifted rally drivers. 100%. So when you go in a technical rally, you expect abantu abasinga okubeera gifted okubeera nga balina enkizo ey'amaanyi. Bolaba Peter Karule abadde avuga eyo Subaru XV natekola DNF naye nga buli rally ajja ayongerako newankubadde yesu rally osobola okugamba mbu omuntu obeera ne advantage abalala baba bavuddemu, but you drive on the same roads. Yeah, I think Peter Karule also being a member of Southern Motor Club and okubanga abadde ku podium eri tumusuubira okujja nga ali hungry okubeera ku podiums endala. Yeah, so Masaka is going to be a very fast rally because we are also expecting a debut of 2 new cars in Masaka. Yeah, emwegenda beera a Ford Fiesta Proto of John Costa. Yeah, what is Sodo Aina is also bringing in a new car. Just we are debuting a Masaka. So we are expecting John Costa abali bamanyi okuteekawo competition ey'amaanyi, and so it's going to be a very, very fast event. Yeah.
You've kind of analyzed most of the cars ziba demo competition.
Yeah.
Sekuulidde ng'oyogera ku mmotoka kati eriko the R5.
Yeah.
As a person who knows motorsport,
Yeah.
what is so special about the R5
Yeah.
currently? Because gye tulina wano e Uganda gye tumanyi nti no bannange ekyo kyuma. Ntino abantu abamu tubaagaliza n'emmotoka bwetyo, the likes of Jasmine ngate tukaba bannange oyo n'agikwatako ekitegeera. So what is so special about the R5 that is not special with these other cars that we've been having?
It's a simple answer: technology.
Yeah, break it down. Technology. What technology is in the R5 that has made it a special car, unlike the Evos, the Subarus, and the likes?
Okay, I'm going to put it this way. An R5, rally. An R5 is a car meant for rally. Yeah. Whatever suspension the technology inside, it's basically built for rally. Yeah. If a car is built for rally, it has various testings and everything. Kati okwata R5 betuba tugendedde ne ku classifications affair. I think R5 is the second in the classification over the rally one car. Yeah. So we are talking about top shelf rally car. Bokwata Subaru, I think we've taken quite a long time that tulaba Subaru ngaba eyingira mu World Rally Championship. So we don't expect Subaru okuvuganya abantu ng'aba Ford Fiesta mu World Rally Championship, not even Mitsubishi. Nkojeko rally mu America where Subaru is driven so much. I've not seen any other rally, posing Uganda, between our rally drivers, Vanji, and Subaru, to me, is an entry-level rally car. Yes.
WRC, we saw Toyota.
Yeah.
Exciting and take up the podium positions.
Yeah.
Omuntu yenna omulala yandi yogedde ku mmotoka. I don't think a Toyota would even be mentioned. Gwolowooza ki? It's kind of kuzamu manyi abantu abavuga Toyota because some people still think a Toyota is not a rally car. It's not as sporty as the rest of the cars. But we were challenged this time around more WRC Safari Rally Kenya. So Gwe, help us analyze that situation and give us your view.
It's exciting talking about Toyota, and well, they can't never Safari Rally Yoka because WRC goes across the world. We have seen rallies by Toyota but in Kenya, and most especially in Africa, the only event we are having in Africa, at least for the past 2 events, tuzenga tulaba Toyota ng'ebeera n'enkizo ku motoka endala eza WRC. Yeah. So nze mu kulaba okwange, it comes down to the setup ey'emmotoka, because wotunuulira Safari Rally, it's I think the world's safest rally as per what the drivers are competing gye boogera, and it being the world's toughest rally. So nze nsubira omuntu aba yeetegese asettinze emmotoka ye as per the conditions of the road. Nga bwe tuzze tulaba in the past Safari Rally twalina section yalimu fresh, party yalimu enfufu nyingi. Still Toyota yakulaganga their engineering yankizo nnyo. And I think, personally, I think Toyota, no kubanga kunguda abantu basinga ovuga, it's not a cheap option. Well, like is the car I think specifically built for the African roads and African terrain. Era nze tekinewuunyisa okulaba that Toyota Yaris car yekola bulungi mu Africa. However, nga mu nsi endala awali WRC ng'olaba nga ate nayo strugglingamu kokko. But it is exciting naddala nnyo okusaidia omuntu awagira empaka because
I don't know, how do I put it off? Apologies, how do I put this off? Yes.
omuntu alidinga
How do I put it off?
Hello.
Run, keep going.
Bino mbitako nti mukama nsasira.
And ekintu ekisinga okubeera exciting kiri nti omuntu alidinga WRC standings okubanga kalera omumpero omwana omuto kituwa essanyu ly'amaanyi, not just because of the car being a Toyota, but kikulaga the future of rally, WRC rally, very bright.
Okay, ekitegeeza advice gyoyinza okuwa bannayuganda is to go for a Toyota.
No. I can't advise Ugandans to go for a Toyota.
Why? Because based on your analysis, kiraga nti nno the terrain, African roads, a Toyota would perform so well. That is, if it's built for rally. Unlike these, the two tetenkanya. Yes. Engande ezitali nzungu.
Tulina otegeera Toyota build emotoka ya Toyota ya rally. How much does it cost? Well, emotoka ya rally one, I don't think it is even on the market. Toyota Yaris, I think it's one of those most expensive cars. Kubajukira emotoka weyongera okuwangula. Nsuubira ne value ya brand egenda waggulu. So we have to look at omuntu waba agenda yingira nga agenda agula a rally car. What are the things they look at? Personally, I think maintenance is one of those things. Cost of spares and the cost of also driving the car. Yes. So nze ngamba driver ayagala okuyingira rally. It's not about the Toyota, it's not about anything. You can beat any car on a good day.
You talked about the speeds that likes of the RF5s and Protos do make. I remember a fan on one platform where agamba bannange nze bino sikyabitegeera lwaleze Uganda ennaku zino sizitegeera abaana tebakyadukanga bali we baddukanga. When we say bali twogera ku Bachali Lubega, twogera ku the cheaper Adams likes bitegeera nti nno we wabalabanga mu lubiri emmotoka abamu bakozesanga Toyotas, I remember, but the way they drove those cars was totally different from abavuga zino ate ez'amaanyi ze twandirowoozezza z'amaanyi okusinga ziri eri kubanga technology agenza akyuka nti no an Evo 4 for example back then ne Evo 4 oba Evo, let's say Evo 9 wesanganga speed ya Evo 4 back then and near Evo 9 saa zino. The difference is really small. I think anybody should be expecting her to perform better because it's a better technology and a better car. And like we are supposed to graduate from one level to another. But on the other hand, one of the funds, this is based on the funds. What do you think?
Well, I think the whole of events in Uganda for the past 10 or 15 years ago, but fun why I'm going to tell you spectator stages zibera in those technical areas, technical areas kusaidia omuvuzi. Spectator stage abantu abasinga baagala olabira could be ku hairpin, could be awali jump, awali water splash. Driver wa cautioninga. Driver wa cautioninga. So ebiseera bisinga ojja kwekanga nga rally fan wali is a very technical area. Nga tosuubira driver agenda kujja nga amaxinze out. How many drivers watch cars ku flatouts? Flatouts are considered boring. Batono nnyo bw'osanga abagamba mbu waaye
nga stretch akalaba ka 2 kilometer.
Stretch ka 2 kilometer. And then bw'otunuulira rally yaffe eya Uganda, it has become more technical. It's not how fast you're going to drive, it is how technical you're going to be in regards to how you're going to budget your rally. Yeah? And also, engeri gy'ogenda okola ki okuvuga emmotoka yo. I can give you an example. One of the best drivers in Uganda ends up going at a record flat out speed, just Mangat. But eventually wewedde osanga nga just Mangat yakoze eki nga just Mangat yawangudde. So sometimes it's not about speed. Newankubadde bafans bo bademanding speed. Nsobola okuwa ekyokulabirako in the last rally we saw one of the most exciting rally drivers in Uganda, Mike Mukula Jr. ng'ali mu CRC. Mike Mukula Jr. yali akola time beating even bagaya abali mu Premier Division in some of the stages. But emmotoka abantu bali baconsidering okuba nga teri fast yawangula championship eya CRC. So sometimes it's not about how fast you're driving point A to point B. However, it is how you're budgeting your rally. Yes.
For me, on that, I think I would actually say it was luck to an extent. I'm sorry I'm using that word. Ntino, if at all, Mike Mukula had not taken that turn the wrong way, he would have, because all the other times, like you have said, to an extent, 100% the calculation. But and that's the unpredictable morale. To know, even when you try to be so calculative, what you would but also being calculative is very, very important.
I think it is calculations because if it was about speeds, I think bantu bangi bali emmotoka ezaali badde ziwangula CRC olaba entry ya CRC emmotoka ezibeeramu ebiseera ebisinga it is the calculations of your rally. It is not about speeds, it is how you calculate your rally. How am I going to take the corners? Ngenda ku budgeting ante rally yange because kyolina okutegera kiri kimu otunuulira emmotoka. You have to preserve the car for the next event, and you also have to get good times. So it comes down to how technical you are. Even if you got the fastest car n'ogira omuntu atali muvuzi wa rally and you give a rally driver emmotoka etali ya rally, oyinza okwekanga nga omuvuzi wa rally abiita enzooli. It's all about skills and calculations.
Okay. So overall, nga tetunaba kugenda because madde njagala kufunayo ku bibuuzo wano but ndaba wano batutumira butumizi. Leopard racing, isn't this
that is
KG? Yes, tukutumiddeko. Yeah,
and KG CRC y'omwaka guno my man is on him.
Who is your man?
Sente zange ziri ku KG rally team.
Oh, your money
My man
is on him. But bamutaddeko competition. Abaana bano bazze luvannyuma tebaaliwo from the very first. Wanje? Buno obwana ate ekisooka bwana buto naye pressure. Jukira kati. Now, I don't know why I find CRC this year more interesting compared to last year. Last year twalina omuntu ng'alinganga omu alinganga. That's why I'm badiwo, but like where all the focus was and it seemed very predictable for us was Mike Mukula. Now, this time around, CRC category. Because omuliro tubadde tugumanyi mu two-wheel. Ne, of course, NRC generally, the top guns. Now, CRC this time around is interesting because erimu abantu betubadde abasinga sijagamba nti no baludde mu kintu bonna bapya, like we literally don't know them apart from abaana ba Dr. Ashraf. Yes. Abasigadde bazze mpozi ne Joshua Muwanguzi yaliwo last year, but Kegi wasn't very active the year before, yeah. So bonna tubadde tetubamanyi bulungi mpaka we batulazeeko. And now we are looking at 4 people. We don't know who is going to take that crown. We are looking at the Ali, the Bombiba Alis. Ababana bachampuza abuzanyo. There is
There's Ali Wazir.
Bobo.
And there's Ali Anes Mohammed, the son of Dr. Ashraf. And Bonaba Ali.
Bonaba Ali. But omuntu kyemanyi tumuyita Bobo. Ali ku bunkenke. Kegi ali ku bunkenke. Obwana bwo buleeta.
Well, me, this is my take. Yeah. Of course, CRC Omwaka kuno. Enyuma Of course, CRC Omwaka kuno is very, very exciting. Ne CRC emyaka gyonna ebadde very, very exciting. Ng'oggyeko ekifudde CRC n'ey'enjawulo kye tuyinza okugamba tulinamu the 2 Ali racing teams, yeah. Tulina Ali Omar and Ali Mohammed, aba Ali Motorsports, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yes, now what to know the handling a motoka of all these rally drivers. Sigamba mbu waliwo omuntu yenna mu CRC ali ku bunkenke. I think everyone is buli muntu avuga rally ye perfectly bulungi, because at the end of the day bw'obeera ku bunkenke, that's when you start making mistakes. Yeah. So bw'olaba mu event ye jinja nga bwe yagenda where we had abantu betwali tusuubira abagenda okuteekawo enkiza ey'amaanyi, Godfrey Kiyimba ne Joshua Mwanguzi. Now we had this new rally crews zituyinza okuyita empya ku bantu abamu, but bw'oba obadde ogobera autocross, these kids were driving quite well mu autocross, yeah. And tekyewunyisa okubateeka mu speech egamba mbu nabo ku championship kwe bali, because indeed these kids are gifted, these kids are driving well, yeah. Wabula kyenyinza okugamba, I think CRC kulaga part of the future of motorsports in Uganda, because oyinza okugamba mbu guli omwaka oguyise, yeah. This is what is exciting about motorsports in Uganda. Guli omwaka oguyise twali tutaginze Mike Mukula Jr. and Mark Lubega, yeah. Kati this year we've tagged Raleigh ekoze tag ya Joshua Mwanguzi and Godfrey Kiyimba, and also out of that tag we've done we have Ali Omar and Ali Mohammed, yeah. So Chiragambu motorsports mu Uganda
Jango chikole tata.
Chiragambu motorsports mu Uganda eri mukula. Ate kati bw'olaba abaana emmotoka ze batandikiddemu, I think Ali Omar is driving an Evo 4, quite a powerful car. Bw'olaba Ali Mohammed is driving an N14, I think formerly owned by, I think it's a championship car. The embassy mistaken.
Keji avuga motoka ki?
Keji avuga Subaru N8.
And Joshua Mwanguzi
avuga N12.
Okay, that's quite a good competition.
It's quite a good competition.
All are good machines.
Yeah, they're all good machines.
All of them are really, really capable of winning. But since the citizen is really cool, Godfrey Kiyimba.
Why?
Well, whenever Godfrey Kiyimba, bw'oba mugoberedde over some time, his car handling is Premier Division category. Alina car handling nnungi. Same as bano abaana bato, same as Joshua Mwanguzi. Yeah? Sitagamba bo balina poor handling. Bw'oba obalaba nga bali ku racetrack. But olaba Godfrey Kiyimba alina ekintu ekiri extra ekikwagazisa okwongera okumulaba. Yes.
How about now that we've analyzed, I want us to analyze all categories.
Yeah.
We have analyzed the CRC this year,
Yeah.
and you're saying if it's a bet, it's
Yeah.
on kg, yeah? How about two-wheel? Tuinamu Oscar Ntambi,
Yeah.
is he the one who won championship last year?
Yeah.
Okay. Who is the defending champion?
Yeah.
Then Tuina Pasua Atamuweza,
Yeah.
who has always, for a number of years, he's been winning the championship.
Yeah.
And now we have one who has returned, Samuel Watendwa. Because Nayabade, he used to perform well and he's back, and from his speech, Chidaga Antino, Kuruna Atazenga Amadidide. Let me see who else we can look at in the two-wheel category. For me, those ones stand out.
Yeah.
But you can add whoever you think.
Well, going by the current NRC standings, Pasua wankizo nnyo bwe tujjukira bulungi defending champion Oscar Ntambi teyavuga mu NRC 1 Mbarara, so he didn't score any championship points. Oscar Ntambi yavayo n'avuga part of Africa why he had a very, very exceptional rally. And bwe tulaba event eno eyakagwa ey'ejjinja, personally nafunamu omukisa ogwogera ne Oscar Ntambi n'angamba emmotoka eringa eri underpowered. So some I think kyakosa nnyo performance ye. Pasua however yakola bulungi kuba olaba overall standings emmotoka ya two-wheel, yeah, eri in the top 7 ya Pasua. Ekikulaga mbu Pasua akolera ddala bulungi nnyo. However naye nayogera naye before the event, emmotoka yamusumbuwamu nnyo. But nze bwe ntunuulira two-wheel category, I think Pasua agenda akirira. Watendwa akomawo, and emmotoka ya Watendwa bw'oba ozigonderedde bulungi, emmotoka ya Watendwa, there is something about that car kyendaba ekitajjayo the real Watendwa we know, omuntu ddala ali very, very competitive. Somehow ndaba nga emmotoka emukola injustice. Because the Moka Watendwa nga yabadde ku 100% with his skills and commitment, eba competitive nnyo, but tuze tumulaba of letting
Afune ebizibu.
Yes.
Also, still about the two-wheel.
Yeah.
I've heard this from some of the fans ngabagamba. Oba abantu abamu, they've overstayed in a category.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I laugh about it. Yeah. But they feel like they are competent enough to be shooting at the big guns with better machines, not using their two wheels. Do you know Wabanga Pasua? With his car two-wheel car, Toyota, it's a Toyota FX, right? If he can still be among the top 10, nga competition about 30 cars, then he has the skill to actually compete if he had a better car.
Yes.
Don't you think it's high time some drivers graduated?
Well, I think we have to take it back to the fans, because Tetwina Kwedavilambo motorsports is a very, very expensive sport. And ngawankubadde twaliagadde badriver baffe ba upgrading fenafe ba fans, yeah, tulina bamekingira tulina okibangwizaamu oku upgradinga. So many times we hear rally drivers nga babayo nga bagamba bannange tusaba support here and there, tusaba sponsorship here and there, and these rally fans, some of them and most of them are working for reputable organizations. Most of them are CEOs, bali ku level ya decision making in most of these organizations abasobola okuvaayo ne bakola ki ne basponsoringa motorsports. Ngenda kuwa omuntu omu one of the guys I know sponsoring the new motorsports credit Sheni or Worldwide Movers. I think if we had funds like that, yeah, maybe I never funds these guys are like a Juma Agro company, yeah. First you are a fan and you also want to support the game you love. So barale funds in that tetunaba kuvayo kuwa magezi ba driver ba upgrading game, yeah. Nsaba barale funds tuveyo naffe to supporting barale drivers. Tuli ba mukisa nnyo currently Motorsports Forever. One of the companies I'm working with is we are sports marketing agencies. Agency two specializing in bridging a gap between sponsors and the rally drivers. So very many times tugenda tulabanga tujja tukonkona pozitizammwe okusabira drivers abamu sponsorships, because at the end of the day, if you want to enjoy the sport we love, we know to take a move and have a fun, yeah? We shouldn't just fuel our cars to drive and go get all by event and we sit and start asking drivers to upgrade. These drivers, it's their sweat and back, it's their back and sweat of sponsoring us in the motor car. Parts are very expensive, tires, entry fees. So, kwegamba okwimiza orale team abagizi naffe tulina okuteekamu in terms of sponsorship. Kyonna ky'obeera nakyo ne bwe guba mutwalo, go to your favorite rally driver. They have WhatsApp groups, they have organizations. Guweeyo guyambako contributing, and then also we have also big sponsors. I'm very happy with Shell Uganda. Yavaayo ne wagira Ronald Sebuguzi, twagirabanga ebadde wagira Athabik. Lucas Mukono. Lucas is sponsoring Pasua, it's also sponsoring Godfrey Chiyumba. We've seen Centenary Bank,
KCB
Bank in
yeah.
Africa rallying, sponsoring Mike Mukula Jr. and
Oscar Ntambi.
Kwegamba, we have so many companies and so many organizations ez'osobola ovaayo ne ziteeka mu motorsports. Mulina okujjukira bulungi mbu motorsport sponsorship is very profitable when you brand name. Yeah, because these cars go across almost the entire country. We have a rally in the west, we have a rally in the east, we have a rally in the central. Motoka brand ejja kulabika Embarara, ejja kulabika Jinja, ejja kulabika Wa. And since motorsports is an exciting sport, I'll give you an example of an energy drink. Yeah, that passion abanje bakozesa okuwagira the performance of the car. Yeah, if let's say you are an energy drink company, I don't think there's any other thing that would give justice to your brand like motorsports.
100%.
Yes, and Bobola being motorsport kati in Uganda, it is the fastest rising sport in Uganda. Sirabangako muzanyo mu Uganda because I used to be a footballer. Raising the economy y'ekitundu mweri nga motorsports, with the fans visiting. For example, when jinja hotels were filled up, restaurants, now those hotels people had to eat food, people had to drink, cars had
sleep,
to fuel in Jinja. Now you can imagine the next event is going to be in Masaka. So the economy of Masaka,
for those days,
the GDP, the amount of money that is being spent in Masaka, the amount of money that is going to exchange hands in Masaka, igenda bira yawa gulu nnyo. So mbadde nsaba ba fans tuwongere okusupportinga omuzannyo in sponsorship and also ne government eveeyo eyongeremu okusupporti omuzannyo guno kuba gugatta abantu. I'll give you an example of tourism. Me as a rally fan, there are some places I've been to. I never would have been to if it wasn't for motorsports. Yeah, tugenda mbyalo ewe tetumanyi, wouldn't have dreamt of going there, but because of motorsports.
Okay, yeah. Amazing that elaborating ku sponsor engeri gyaganyulwamu waba atadde mu ssente mu motorsport, which I think most people are not aware of. Naye webale kulambulula nsonga eyo. Simon International wano agambye naye nga Rajiva anadda.
Rajiva ali mu sabbatical. About him coming back and him not coming back. Ekyo kiri ku ye. And also his rally team are a rally team. Yeah? But if abanyumira omuzanyo gw'empaga, twalyagadde buli competitor yenna akomewo ne ba legends abakadde ba Moses Lumala baba basobola okuvuga bakomewo because it is a very exciting sport.
Another question. Leopard Racing agambye Kajuma Agro Company Limited. I think our dega sponsors will mentioning it. Then, but thanks guys for promoting our game. You're welcome, Simon. Talk about Chiromira's performance. I don't know why we forgot him in the two wheel. Every time he has come to participate and compete in the two wheel drive, unfortunately, for me, for the times I've watched him, he's always having issues. We have a roll, a better accident. This time around, it was his steering rack that got a problem from the sources. What do you have to say? Because about his performance.
Well, about Chiromira, Kansokene was a Starbucks sponsor wa Chiromira because twagala sponsors abalala abenebolinga omuzanyo guno ogenda maaso. Chiromira is a very aggressive driver, and I think nature kyemwagalako, Chiromira is an ardent motorsports fan. Bogenda ku page ye, I think it is
Eddie Mayweather, yeah.
Eddie Mayweather. Tubadde tulaba mu WRC ng'atuwa live coverage, ng'atuwa analysis here and there. Olaba omuntu Chiromira yayagala omuzannyo nga ye. Ate naye, he's a very, very aggressive competitor. Bw'aba ali mu event mu category gy'alimu abeera competitive nnyo. Unfortunately, in Hoima, you're rolling. And I think time from here, go between the Hoima event and the Jinja event. Emotoka yali teri ready bulungi. But Chiromira wabanga ali ku entry list category ebeeramu ki. He's a very, very good competitor.
What do you want to get the before I go to Simon's other question? What do you say about roles and things like that? There's something about Chitaka FBK rally team. I don't know why. Is it that he has not yet mastered the car very well, or is he unlucky? Buchanga tutandika with the N14 in particular is, and I had a comment sometime N14 so they started to break down the N14 zeziri morali. I think bayogera ku ya Hasana Lui, ya Chitaka. Who else has an N14? They were
Dr. Ashraf, Ali Racing, I think at Ali Muhammad.
There were about 3 then. Mopal. So they were talking about 3 N14s that is competing, and unfortunately zonate zamala kopal. So what is it, the car or is it the people or the person?
Well, you can't take it from Chitaka. He's a very exceptional rally driver. Bobo Jukira Chitaka mo N, is it an N10? Yeah, red. Yavuga season yunange mo katefuna DNF, which is very, very exceptional. I think by then yali avuga ne Mildred. Yeah. Now Chitaka upgraded to an N14. N14 years somehow. Temukolede bulungi based on the competition. Eyoka mu rally ya Uganda. So nalabako Chitaka ejinja nga ayogera about selling all the cars zalina 10 and 14 agule motoka ennene gyagenda okompitingiramu next year. Yeah. Okujjayo ddala the real Chitaka. Kubanze ndowooza Chitaka is an NRC champion in the making. bw'olaba commitment ye and his consistency emotoka bw'ebanga ebadde nnungi. So about the N14, the manufacturing of N14 tubadde tuziraba nga zifuna nnyo DNF. Tulabe N14 gye n'akasinga ndowoozeeko bulungi eya Hassan Ali, yeah. And also N14 gye nalabye exciting eya Ali Mohammed, but sagala gyogerako nnyo because he was driving it in the CRC, and you know CRC you do a certain percentage of the entire rally. So probably singa badde akola the entire rally, the typical issues. Yes.
Simon era tugambe N14 kati si nnungi.
Nze ngamba competition ya rally mu Uganda, yeah, tekyali ku level ya N14. Bw'oba olina R5, yeah, bw'oba obadde ogoberera podium za Uganda, yeah, bwe twatandika ne NRC1 ku podium kwaliko and R5 was in position 1, the Ford Fiesta Proto was in position 2, the Ford Fiesta Proto was in position 3. Hassan Yasin Nasa, Duncan Mubi, Ronald Sebuguzi bavuga emmotoka empya mu NRC1 ze zaali ku podium. Bwe twagenda mu PAL twalina emmotoka ze twasimula ezaakola obulungi. Twalinako emmotoka ya Yasin Nasa, twalinako emmotoka ya Duncan Mubiru eyali overall winner owa PAL of Africa guno omwaka. It's a Ford Fiesta. And then twalaba emmotoka endala eya Sebuguzi, unfortunately had some mechanical issues, yeah. Kati boze engeri gye tuzze nga tugoberera moda ya Uganda, yeah. Mbutuze tulaba nga competition eri nnyo ku mmotoka eziri advanced mukko. Ng'ogyeko emwe twalaba nga Posiano Rakataka ku podium, but still twalaba nga emmotoka ezaali mu ebifo ebisooka eby'enkizo twalinamu R5, twalinamu ne zi Proto. Kati N14 ng'ogenda competinga mu Premier Division, yeah, eyinza obutakuwa performance gw'omuntu gye waali agadde. Eyinza okubeera nga tejja kuwa kiri kye waali agadde okuba bali abasajja abali mu Premier Division.
Ponsiano Rakataka avuga mmotoka ki?
Avuga M12. I think it's a Proto, yeah. But Posiano Rakataka, he has been a champion. He knows how to win rallies, regardless of okubanga emmotoka ye. Ebiseera ebisinga ebeeranga gy'olaba emmotoka eriki etagenda kumuwa kyamaanyi kiri. And I think erinnya mafu kuba Posiano waliwo amakona g'ayingira. Twalaba ehoima waliwo ekona lyayingira eriri ku Boa Hall. Teri muntu yayingira kona eryo nga Posiano Rakataka. So Posiano Rakataka yabeera ku max all the time, and kimuwa enkizo y'amaanyi okubanga commitment ya Posiano Rakataka eri waggulu nnyo okufuna performance mu emmotoka.
Kati wana abuuza sis Dusty ndowooza meaninga Dusty Bukenya ali biki? Wycliffe Bukenya?
Yeah.
Wycliffe Bukenya's son, yeah. Dusty. Yeah. Because I remember there's a circuit Jetwakole Garuga that was named Jeba Tuma Bring Back Dusty.
One of the most viral sprints is
Yes. Yeah. So that one in particular, try to manage that it's going to bring back Dusty because we need that dust. Yeah. So, we want to know Adibichi Akomawo storage.
Well, Dusty ali mu sabbatical. Bw'anaasalawo okudda kimanyi ajja okugyera kuba abasajja kuba abalabako Dusty Yusuf Bukenya ng'avuga emmotoka commitment ye n'ebintu byali akola. Is one of these guys abali gifted considering background yalina background eya pitching nga buli omutima gwayina Dusty, and it would be very exciting okumulaba nga akomyewo. Personally nga baakozeeyo another sprint for him let's say putting our money together to demo competing. I would gladly go back to that sprint and compete heavily because I would love to see him compete. He's a very, very exciting driver and very aggressive.
The other people, when we talk about Dusty, names like Eunice and Bakunda come
Yeah,
up because ababana babadde ne background
Yeah.
buggies,
Yeah.
autocross and things like that.
Yeah.
And for me, olabanga wetuwalabanga Mike Mukula and Mark Lubega.
Yeah.
It's the same with Dusty and Unisan.
Yeah.
They're both talented and have grown up in this sport. What do you think is happening mu nkambi ya Unisan Bakunda?
Unisan Bakunda, I think tujja mukyalirako tukole interview tumubuuze what is really happening because bantu bangi bambuuziza Unisan Bakunda. Yeah? What is happening to him? Is he going to come? Is he not going to come? And I think what abantu abalina already space yaabwe mu motorsport amanya gaabwe gabeera ku tourist. Yeah? Gaseninga shivers mu division gye bagenda okuvugiramu because akaseera ke twabalabirako nga bavuga their commitment, their skills, they were very, very exceptional. So nze kyengamba at one point kyemanyi Unisan Bakunda ajja kuvuga singa nabasazeewo okuva mu sabbatical and sometimes it is all down to the budgeting. Budget we namutiza okulwalinga and nga bafaani naffe tuvuddeyo ne twegatta tugamba Unisan. For example kati abatulaba muyinza okwegatta awo ne mukwata emitwalo nga 6 ejja dola ne mukolya Unisan Bakunda emmotoka ne mujinga ga Unisan vuga emmotoka. So we want these kinds of initiatives ebigenda okuyamba our favorite drivers okomawo competing. Yeah? So we need so many sponsors so that ne driver atandike okuyingira mu competition. Yeah? Ng'ekigendererwa kye si just kuvuga kuwangula wabula okuvuga okuwininga mu sponsors kuba abasponsor nabo baagala teams eziwangula. So singa abasponsor babeera out there ng'omuvuzi najja mu event ng'amanyiwe n'akola obulungi I'm going to get sponsors neeyongereko. I think we are going to have very many drivers okweyongerako mu rally.
I think that is it for now. What is your last what are your last remarks to the viewers?
Well, my last remarks are this. Twetaaga sponsors. Twetaaga more sponsors in this sport. Nekirala waliwo kye tutogeddeeko ate kino ekintu kyankizo nnyo because waliwo bafans abambuuzeeyo where is Susan Mwonge, where is Leila, we need more female competitors mu motorsport but ekigenda oleeta aba female competitors mu muzannyo guno oguli male dominated. I think ffe bafan tulina okuwagira abakyala abali mu motorsports. Abasinga katubalabanga bakodriver. We are so happy now we have administrators as women. Kati tulina okwongera okupushinga more active participation of women kuba abantu abalabako Susan Mwonge ng'avuga emmotoka. Indeed, you'd want to see a female driving morali. Abalabako Monica Birinyo ebusiika ku sprint ya Boxing Day. Mwalaba really competition abakyala gye basobola okuleetawo. Yakuba
abasajja aba
bwe tuba nga tulaba bako drivers ababadde b'enkizo mu motorsport eya Uganda bw'olaba Mildred Kibuuka very, very exceptional avuzeeko ne ba drivers ab'enjawulo ate ng'olaba ba drivers competition weeri bwe tulaba Shakira Nabwami bwe tulaba Monica Barinyo my favorite female co-driver olabira ddala nga
Rita Nachigozi
bwe twongera okubateekamu bwe twongera okubawa amaanyi mbuba omusanze mu section ya kubajjukira ebiseera ebisinga omuntu bwayambala rally suit ya tosobola kwawula oba mukazi oba musajja ng'atudde mu rallyka so but twagala abakazi bongera okukola ki okompiitinga mu rally ya Uganda nga bwe kiringa e Kenya bwe tulaba nze ekirooto kyange ekimu is to see an all female rally crew and when I'll 100% support that and I'll promote that. So I think those are my last remarks. And as Motorsport Forever, tugenda kuba tubawanga these these updates about motorsport. And nga bwe nabagambe, we are a sports marketing agency. We are coming in to bridge the gap between sponsors and rally drivers. So when we knock on your door and introduce ourselves, we are coming in from a direction of uplifting the game of motorsport, the game we all love.
Kale, tweyanzize. Simon International abadde abuziza ku ate Busurwa twamwogeddeko. That's FBK Rally Team. Yeah, Busurwa ye kitaka. Yes. So basically, I think we've exhausted most of the questions. We've analyzed each category from two-wheel, CRC, and NRC in general, and different divisions. We've basically analyzed even cars. For me, I believe toward the recap in Nunji, EMC Jinja Rally. Until next time, mwebali nnyo mwebali ddala. See you. Peace and love.
Blessings.
How do we stop this? End live, end now. And bye-bye, guys. It was nice. Thank you, Simon. Y'all who have come in late, apologies to Gadeola Iveno. Until next time. How do I stop this thing? Chigani.
You just tap.
I tapped.
YouTube is still live.
Everything is still live.
Mine is done.